Good evening. My name is Bill Clements, and I'm the principal here at Twin Valley High School, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you to our 2021 Honors and Awards Ceremony. There are many events that take place as we approach the end of the school year and prepare to celebrate the many successes of the class of 2021. But this event is particularly honor our students who have achieved success in a wide variety of areas while demonstrating the incredible spirit and generosity of our own Twin Valley community. Before we get started with the program, I'd like to take a moment to thank those that have made this evening possible. First, I'd like to thank our high school counselors, particularly Mrs. Larson and Mrs. Gilbert, as well as our support staff, Mrs. Puffnock and Mrs. Waterman, for organizing every aspect of this program. I'd also like to thank our National Honor Society students who are serving as the ushers this evening, Mrs. Weaver and our agriculture science students for the flowers that are on stage, and Mr. Sanders and his stage crew, especially Connor Hackenberg, for helping with the live stream this evening. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank our superintendent, Dr. Patrick Winters, for being here tonight and for his support of all of our programs. Thanks to all of you. The biggest thank you this evening goes out to our award presenters and the many groups and organizations in our community whose incredible generosity makes this evening possible. Thank you very much. With that, we're ready to get started with our first awards this evening. As we progress through the program, I will be joined by Mr. Barber, the assistant principal to the class of 2021, as well as our 4 school counselors, Mrs. Gilbert, Mrs. Perricone, Dr. O'Brien, and Mrs. Larson. Just a few logistics. If you are a presenter, please begin to make your way to the podium when your name is announced. Students, when your name is called for a scholarship, please make your way to the stage and receive your award in front of the backdrop. Our student photographer, Natalie Clayton, will take a photo of each recipient with the presenter of the award. All the pictures Natalie takes will be made available online for anyone who's interested, and of course, family and friends are welcome to take photos at any time throughout the evening as well. Our first award this evening is the Twin Valley School Directors Award. This award will be presented by Mrs. Christine Osborne, the Vice President of the Twin Valley School Board of Directors. The recipient of this award is a senior who has shown service to the school through involvement in extracurricular activities and school volunteerism. Preference is given to the Twin Valley School Board student representative.
Congratulations to tonight's winner, Autumn Croy.
Our next award is the Class of 1975 Alumni Scholarship, which will be presented by Mr. Harold Steve. This award is in the amount of $250. This scholarship is awarded to a senior who is the son, daughter, grandson, or granddaughter of a Twin Valley alumni and who plans to further his or her education by attending a college, business, trade, or technical school. The award is based on the student's scholarship, character, school and community participation, and positive attitude. Applicants can be related to any Twin Valley alumni. This scholarship is not limited to the class of 1975.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. This year's recipient is Kyle Haddop.
Our next award is the Colonel Jacob Morgan American Legion Post 537 Scholarship, which will be presented by Mr. Troy Troop. The award is in the amount of $1,000. This award is presented to a graduating senior who will be entering the military, a military college, or an ROTC program for the 2021-22 school year. Applicants were required to write an essay researching the Constitution as a whole or an amendment to the Constitution that they feel strongly about.
We at the American Legion want to foster and perpetuate 100% Americanism and patriotism, and this is a very nice honor. We tried to do it last year, we weren't able to do it, but this year's recipient is Gabriel McGrogan. Wearing the Army shirt.
Next, we have the Anthony Gentili Memorial Soccer Scholarship, which will be presented by Miss Katie Gentili. There are 2 awards, each in the amount of $1,000. 2 scholarships in the amount of $1,000 each will be awarded to 1 male and 1 female Twin Valley High School senior who are planning on continuing their education at a 4-year college or university. Applicants are required to have played soccer in the Twin Valley Youth Soccer Club. This scholarship is contingent upon successful completion of the first semester at a 4-year college with a GPA of 2.75 or higher.
On behalf of the Gentili family, I would like to present our scholarship to Abigail Thatcher and Benjamin Williams.
Next, we have the Honeybrook Community Partnership Award, which is presented by Mr. Corey Ross. There are 2 $500 scholarships, which will be awarded to the Honeybrook Community Partnership to 2 Twin Valley seniors who plan to further their education by attending a college, business, trade, or technical school. To qualify for this scholarship, the students must be a resident of Honeybrook Borough or Township.
On behalf of the Honeybrook Community Partnership, it's my pleasure to present Alexis Benner and Tara Orlando these scholarships.
Next, we have the Honeybrook Lions Club's James J. Barr Memorial Scholarship, which will be presented by Mr. Leonard Crowther. The award is in the amount of $1,000. The recipient of this award must be entering a four-year college, technical, or business school program. The Honeybrook Lions Club James J. Barr criteria include scholarship, character, school and community participation, and positive attitude. Recipient must be a resident of Honeybrook Township or Borough.
This year's recipient is Madison Reeser.
Our next award is the Honeybrook Lions Club Scholarship, also will be presented by Mr. Leonard Crowther. This is a $1,000 award. The recipient of this award must be entering a four-year college, two-year technical, or business school program. The Honeybrook Lions Club criteria include scholarship, character, school and community participation, and positive attitude. Recipient must be a resident of Honeybrook Township or Borough.
This year's recipient is Loren Ruck.
Our next award is the Peg Kaufman Memorial Scholarship, presented by Dr. Morris Kaufman in the amount of $750. This award was created in memory of Peg Kaufman, a loving wife and mother who was very involved in the Twin Valley community. Peg's desire was to create a scholarship specifically for students who are first in their family to pursue a college education. This scholarship is contingent upon successful completion of the first semester at a four-year college with a GPA at or above a 3.0.
Our honoree, can you hear me through this mask, is Talia Romesco. She has always wanted to be a teacher, and she went so far as to take Twin Valley preschool classes to be sure that teaching would be the correct career for her. It's quite admirable that she researched her desire and made her decision based on fact, not just a dream. Knowing that we have a future competent and dedicated teacher here today, it's my pleasure to award Ms. Romesco this scholarship.
Our next award is the Keith Elmer Memorial Scholarship. This award will be presented by Debbie Elmer in the amount of $1,000. A $1,000 scholarship will be awarded to a senior accepted to a 2- or 4-year college in the music field. Applicants must submit a letter of recommendation and a brief paragraph as to how the scholarship will benefit their future music career.
proud to present this in memory of my husband, to Evan Lyden.
Our next award is the John B. Seldenbridge Jr. Memorial Scholarship. This award will be presented by Jackie Phillips in the amount of $1,000. A $1,000 scholarship will be awarded to a Twin Valley graduate who has been accepted to a college, trade, or technical school to study in the field of building construction. Applicants must provide a letter of recommendation and a brief paragraph as to how the scholarship will benefit their future in this field.
This year's scholar recipient is Oliver Savage.
Our next award is the Kraft Family Educational Scholarship Award presented by Mr. Martin Bradbury in the amount of $2,500. The purpose of the Kraft Scholarship is to recognize a student who has demonstrated good citizenship, school, and community leadership and has earned at least a 3.0 cumulative grade point average for 3 years in the Twin Valley School District.
On behalf of the Kraft family, it's my pleasure to present this award to Gabriel Dinsdale.
Our next award is from the Morgantown Area Business Association and will be presented by Ms. Kelly Spica, 2 awards, $1,000 each. The recipient of this award is a senior attending a 2 or 4-year college, trade, or technical school leading toward a career in business. A major in business is not required. The award is given based on character, school, and community participation. The recipient must have resided in the Twin Valley School District for 2 years or more, or be a son or daughter of a member of MABA.
Right, and these 2 recipients are Talia Romasco and Talia Falcon.
Our next award is the Robinson Elementary Center PTO Scholarship, presented by Mrs. Jen Bateman, 2 awards in the amount of $1,000 each. The recipients of this award have been accepted at an accredited institution of post-high school training. To qualify for this award, recipients must have attended Robinson Elementary Center.
On behalf of the Robinson Elementary Center PTO, these awards are for Kyler McGowan and Camille Leonowitz.
Our next award is from the Rotary Club of Twin Valley Scholarship, presented by Mr. Bruce Harstone, in the amount of $1,000. Rotary's motto is service above self. Therefore, the purpose of the Rotary Award is to recognize a college-bound student with good character and extensive community service activities.
This year's recipient is Anna Posh.
Our next award is the Stephen Mammarella Memorial Scholarship. This award will be presented by Mr. Steve Mammarella in the amount of $500. One $500 scholarship in memory of Stephen Mammarella, a 2007 Twin Valley High School graduate, awarded to a senior who has displayed an outstanding work ethic through part-time employment. The senior must be entering a trade or technical school or two-year college and provide a brief paragraph describing how their employment has made them a better person. A letter of recommendation from the student's employer was also required.
This year's recipient is Grace Corinne Cifelli.
The next scholarship is the Twin Valley Basketball Association Scholarship, presented by Kara Radcliffe. This scholarship has two awards, both in the amount of $1,000 each. These scholarships are awarded to Twin Valley students who have participated in TVBA or basketball at the Twin Valley YMCA, either as a player or volunteer. Scholarship applicants must submit an essay describing how these organizations help them grow as a student, an athlete, and a person.
On behalf of TVBA, I'm really proud to present these scholarships to Morgan Lennon and Coy Zimmel. Morgan is playing in the district lacrosse championship. Donna Larson will accept on her behalf.
The next scholarship is the Twin Valley Community Education Foundation Dorothy S. Groff Mathematics Scholarship, and the presenter is Mr. Jack Lawler. This award is in the amount of $5,000. It's presented in memory of Mrs. Dorothy Groff, who was a mathematics teacher at Twin Valley High School for 45 years. Even after her retirement, she remained interested in Twin Valley Mathematics program. The scholarship is awarded to a senior who has been an outstanding student on the basis of their mathematical ability, overall character, and attitude towards school and community. Priority may be given to a student who desires to teach mathematics. Consideration will be given to students entering a college major in a science field requiring a heavy concentration in math or a minor in math.
This year's recipient is Jillian Stolfus.
The next scholarship is the Twin Valley Community Education Foundation Scholarship, also presented by Mr. Jack Lawler. This award is 2 scholarships in the amount of $1,500 each. These scholarships will be awarded to 2 seniors who have demonstrated outstanding community service beyond school club activities during their high school career. Applicants must be seniors planning to attend a post-secondary program in the summer or fall of their graduation year. In order to be considered for this award, students must have completed 2 academic years at Twin Valley and be enrolled as full-time students as Twin Valley seniors at the date of distribution in order to be eligible for this scholarship.
This year's recipients are Anna Posh and Tara Orlando.
The next scholarship is the Twin Valley Elementary Center Pi Award of Merit, presented by Ms. Melissa Ebling. This scholarship has 2 awards, one in the amount of $1,000 and one in the amount of $500. The recipients of these awards are seniors who attended TVEC and who are entering an accredited college program of 2 or more years from which credits may be transferred towards a bachelor's degree. These awards are based upon academic performance, school and community involvement, and personal objectives. All applicants were required to submit an essay on the most memorable person and/or experience at TVEC that inspired them towards their future goals.
This year's recipients are Lauren Grace Tennant and Vincenzo Di Fabrizio.
The next award is the Twin Valley Middle School Parent Involvement Council Scholarship, presented by Mrs. Tara Schreiner. There are 2 awards in the amount of $1,000 each. The recipients of these awards are students pursuing a 2- or 4-year degree at an accredited institution of post-high school training. The students must be involved in sports, extracurricular clubs, and/or community service, should have a GPA of at least 3.0, and have attended Twin Valley Middle School for at least 3 years.
On behalf of the Middle School Parent Involvement Council, I would like to congratulate Morgan Lennon and Anna Yost.
The next scholarship is the Twin Valley Music Boosters Association Scholarship. And the presenter is Miss Brenda Taylor. There are 2 awards, one in the amount of $1,000 and 2 $500. I'm sorry, that's 3 awards. The recipients of these awards are graduating seniors who have been accepted to an institution of post-high school training. The recipients must have participated in one or more of the following: band, chorus, and orchestra, or band front, for at least 2 years. In addition, the students must have participated in music activities beyond the curriculum, such as county, districts, or regional musical festivals, high school musicals, pit orchestra, piano accompaniment, a cappella choir, competition jazz band, green machine, competition percussion ensemble, and or Tri-M Music Honor Society activities. These awards are based on character, attitude, and school community participation.
It is my honor to present the $1,000 scholarship to Mr. Evan Biden. And then the 2 $500 scholarships to Addison Kinsey and Jillian Stossfus.
The next scholarship is the Twin Valley Youth Field Hockey Club Scholarship in the amount of $750. This scholarship is awarded to any student who has participated in the Twin Valley Youth Field Hockey Club as a player or volunteer. The student must be in high academic standing and submit the required essay. And the recipient is Morgan Lennon. Mrs. Larson is going to accept the award for Morgan this evening.
The next scholarship is the Zach Saint Memorial Scholarship. His father, Mr. Nate Saint, is the presenter. The award is in the amount of $500. This scholarship is awarded in memory of Zach Saint. Zach was a 2002 graduate from Twin Valley and was an outstanding student, athlete, and person of character. The recipient must embody these traits and be a Twin Valley athlete attending a 2- or 4-year college or trade school.
It's my pleasure to present the award to Kyle Haddock.
The next scholarship is the Honeybrook Elementary Center PTO Scholarship. The presenter for this scholarship is Mrs. Lori Short. The amount for the award is $500. The recipient of this award is a student who plans to further their education by attending a college, business, trade, or technical school. To qualify for this scholarship, the students must have attended Honeybrook Elementary Center.
On behalf of the Honeybrook Elementary Center PTO, we would like to award this to Grant Rambo.
The Charlie Philman Memorial Scholarship is our next scholarship. Mrs. Lori Short is the presenter for that. The award is in the amount of $500. This scholarship is in memory of Charlie Philman, a 1998 Twin Valley graduate. The recipient of this award is a student who plans to further his or her education by attending a trade or technical school offering an associate's degree. To qualify for this scholarship, the student is required to write an essay on his or her most memorable moment in elementary school.
On behalf of the Philman family and the Honeybrook Elementary Center PTO, we would like to award Christina Porcelli.
The next scholarship is the Benjamin L. Nelson Memorial Scholarship presented by Ms. Lori Short. The award is in the amount of $500. This scholarship is in memory of Benjamin L. Nelson, a Twin Valley High School graduate and an avid outdoorsman. To qualify for this scholarship, the applicant must complete a minimum of a 200-word essay on my favorite hunting, archery, or other outdoor activity and how it will help me achieve my personal goals.
This is our first year offering this scholarship. Benjamin's mother is an employee of the district, and she works at Honeybrook Elementary Center. So I just wanted to mention that because I think it's really important that to know that this is our first winner of this scholarship. So without further ado, and on behalf of the Nelson family and the Honeybrook PTO, Austin Hiddle, you are a winner.
The next scholarship is the Jeremiah A. Williams Memorial Scholarship. The presenter is Alicia Williams. There are 2 awards in the amount of $1,000. The recipients of these awards are seniors, male or female, lacrosse players with plans to attend a 2- or 4-year college or university. The winners need to exhibit certain traits and characteristics of Jeremiah: humble, honest, hardworking, tenacious, and generous.
On behalf of the Twin Valley Lacrosse Club, myself and my boys, Luke, Benjamin, and Noah, we're very excited to extend our sincerest congratulations to the first recipients of this scholarship. My husband, Jeremiah, lost his battle to pancreatic cancer last summer. He was very involved when devoted to us, his family, and to his community. Lacrosse was a true passion for him. He became very involved with coaching and serving as a board member for the Twin Valley Lacrosse Club for several years. He thoroughly enjoyed all of his time coaching and making connections with all the boys on his team. This year, we have chosen 2 outstanding recipients. These 2 young men have demonstrated tenaciousness, hard work, and leadership on and off the field. They both have developed a love for the sport and will be taking their lacrosse careers further by playing at the collegiate level. Both of these boys discussed the impact Jeremy has made as their coach on their lacrosse development and his guidance on always working hard that has pushed them both in many aspects of their lives. Both of these boys shine on the lacrosse field. They are tremendous athletes, but most importantly, they're just really good kids. Personally, I watched them both grow up and play with my son, Ben. It brings me great happiness that you both are the first recipients of this award. Coach Jeremiah would be so proud of your accomplishments. It is my pleasure to present Austin Hiddle and Vincent Marchese as this year's recipients.
next scholarship is the Dennis and Betsy Krause Leo Club Scholarship in memory of Betsy Krause. Betsy Krause. The award is in the amount of $100. This scholarship is to honor and commemorate a student for outstanding service to the Twin Valley community through participation in, including but not limited to, the Twin Valley Middle School and High School Leo Club. Applicant must be a graduating senior attending a 2 or 4-year college, trade, or technical school, and one who has maintained a B average in the classroom while being actively engaged in community service. The recipient of this award is Emma Brennan. The Aragood Educational Trust is an award in the amount of $100. The recipient of this award is a senior who has been accepted at an institution of post-high school training. This scholarship is established through a trust fund by the Reverend Dr. George and Mrs. Sue Aragood. Selection is based on scholastic achievement and excellence of character. The recipient is Benjamin Johnson. The Honeybrook Women's Club Award is an award for $500. The recipient of this award is a senior who plans to further his or her education by attending a college, business, trade, or technical school. The student must be a resident of Honeybrook Borough or Township. The recipient is Catherine Horan.
The next scholarship is the Twin Valley Scholastic Football Boosters Club Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This award is given to one senior football player that has demonstrated leadership on the field, has been a member of the team during their senior year, has been of good academic standing, of good moral character, and has plans to continue their education at a post-secondary institution, trade school, college, or university. This year's recipient is Vincenzo Di Fabrizio. The next scholarship is the James and Ruth Runyon Education Award in the amount of $250. This award is given in memory of James and Ruth Runyon as a tribute to their years of commitment to education. James served on the Twin Valley Board of School Directors for nearly 20 years. Ruth was a special education teacher for many years. The senior recipient must exhibit citizenship, qualities, and dedication to learning and service. This year's recipient is Benjamin Johnson. The next award is the Ken and Mary Summers Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $5,000. The recipient of this award is a student entering a 4-year college or a 2-year technical or business program. Criteria include superior academic achievement, outstanding leadership, and school and community involvement. This year's recipient is Malavika Nair. The next award is the Twin Valley Dana Goebel Memorial Football Cheerleading Scholarship. There's 2 awards in the amount of $1,000 each. These awards go to 1 football player and 1 cheerleader who are continuing their education at a 2- or 4-year college, trade, or technical school. Recipients are chosen for their scholarship, enthusiasm, and integrity. This year's recipients are Tanner Finley and Connor Hillman. Connor is unable to attend due to a prior commitment, but we will make sure he receives his award. The next award is the Raider Mat Club Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. The recipient of this award has participated as a wrestler and/or mat manager for at least 2 full years during high school, one of which must be their senior year. Students must also be of good moral character and in good academic standing with plans to graduate in 2021. This year's recipient is Jaden Horrocks. Jaden is unable to attend, but we will make sure he receives his award. The next awards are the Twin Valley High School National Honor Society Scholarships, 2 awards in the amount of $300 each. These awards go to Twin Valley High School National Honor Society members. Applicants were asked to submit an essay that shares a personal NHS experience which has made a lasting impression. This year's recipients are Rowan Beaton and Catherine Horan. The next award is the Beverly J. Paris Scholarship in the amount of $500. This scholarship will be awarded to a Twin Valley senior planning post-secondary education. It is given in memory of Beverly J. Paris, a dedicated and respected educator who taught in the Twin Valley School District. The recipient must exemplify the personality characteristics Mrs. Paris brought to her profession, such as positive outlook, warm personality, and an interest in people. This year's recipient is Connor Lawler. The Leela Mounts Hildebrand Scholarship is in the amount of $250. This scholarship is given in honor of Leela Mounts Hildebrand, co-founder of Morgan Corporation. It is given to a graduating senior who will further his or her education at a college, technical, trade, or business school to study for a career in the business field. This year's recipient is Brianna Hudgens. Next award is the Elverson Garden Club Award in the amount of $300. The recipient of this award is a senior who will be attending a college, university, or technical school with the purpose of studying horticulture or a related curriculum, including but not limited to floral design, forestry, environmental studies, and landscaping. This year's recipient is Rachel Howe.
Next, we have the Bonnie McClay Wright Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is in the amount of $500. The scholarship will be awarded to a Twin Valley senior planning to further his or her education in the area of music, education, or business. The recipient must exhibit many of the same personality characteristics that Bonnie McClay Wright brought to her position at Twin Valley High School, including a cheerful personality, a willingness to help others, and an interest in extracurricular school activities. This year's winner, Molly Stevens. Next, we have the Carol S. Arnold Memorial Scholarship. Our presenter this evening is Mr. Chris Allenbach. This scholarship is in the amount of $5,000. The recipient of this award is a senior who has been outstanding in the field of social science and is planning a post-secondary education. The recipient will be chosen by the Social Studies Department. Mr. Allenbach?
Good evening, everyone. Can you guys hear me out there? Some of my favorite people are in this room tonight. I have to take this seriously, though. Mrs. Gilbert said she'd hit me with a pot if I didn't. So, Carol Arnold, I just want to tell you a little bit about him. Carol Arnold was born in Gibraltar, PA in 1934. He was a teacher at Twin Valley for 36 years in the Social Studies Department. He also served in the Air National Guard for a number of years. He was a church leader, a Masonic leader, a 50-year member of the Patriotic Order of the Sons of America, and a lifetime member of the Gibraltar and Geigertown Fire Companies. Former student told me that his favorite saying was, "I admit I made a mistake," which is, I think, some pretty powerful words to live by. Although only one of our department members ever knew Carol Arnold, he bequeathed $50,000 to Twin Valley Area School District to be awarded in 10 $5,000 scholarships over the next 10 years. His only stipulation was that the recipient be a graduating senior that showed excellence in the social sciences. This year's recipient took numerous AP courses, numerous honors courses. She loaded her schedule with dual enrollment college courses and social studies internships. She was always lurking around the 300 hallways and was virtually a ninth member of the department. 4 years from now, I fully expect her to be a candidate to join our department full time. The recipient of the Carol Arnold Memorial Scholarship for the class of 2021 is Allison Beaver. Hey, she made it. She was hitting dingers earlier, so come on up, Allison. It's all right. I know. I don't want to pull the hamstring. What's your better song? It don't matter. There you go. I guess we'll hold this like this. Okay. I think they're taking our picture. Come on up.
Our next award is the Richard J. Karen Scholarship Award. This award is in the amount of $500. The award goes to a graduating senior who is recognized among their peers and/or community for their efforts in prevention programs and/or activities. Prevention programs may include education, awareness, or healthy alternative activities for their peers or younger children. This year's winner, Wyatt Graham. Our next scholarship is the Ron Phillips Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $250. The recipient of this award has a GPA of at least a 3.0, is attending a 4-year accredited college or university in the state of Pennsylvania, and is majoring in environmental science, wildlife, fisheries, or a similar major. This year's winner, Caitlin Gardner. Our next award is the Twin Valley Education Association Scholarships. There are 2 scholarships, each in the amount of $3,000. The recipients of these awards have been chosen by the TVEA committee, comprised of elementary and secondary teachers. To be eligible for these awards, the students must plan to enter an accredited institution of higher education. Priority will be given to students entering the field of education. Recipients of this scholarship should also demonstrate character and integrity in stewardship of the school. The 2 winners tonight are Morgan Lennon and Allison Beaver. By the way, Allison just informed me that they did, in fact, win the softball championship. You go, girl. Woo! Our next award is the Tweed Award in the amount of $600. The Tweed Public School Retired Employees Association is comprised of retirees of the Twin Valley, Exeter, Antietam, and Daniel Boone school districts. The award is presented to a senior who will continue his or her education toward a career of service, such as in education, health, or human services. This year's winner, Colby Hurley. Our next award is the Berks County Community Foundation Jan Millard Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is in the amount of $9,400. The recipient of this award is a senior member of the boys cross country team who has been accepted into a program to further his education or training. The scholarship is in memory of Jan Millard, a member of the Twin Valley High School cross country team from 1991 to 1993. Applicants must be continuing their education after high school at a 2 or 4 year college, university, or vocational school. The applicant must portray leadership, commitment, and unselfish dedication to his team. And this year's winner is Cade Olson. Our next award is the Hassel Foundation Scholarship. This scholarship is in the amount of $10,600. A 4-year scholarship totaling $10,600 is awarded to one Twin Valley graduate attending a 4-year college. The student must have an academic standing in the top 10% of the senior class. Selection of the recipient was made by the trustees of the Hassel Foundation. The committee considers academic competence and achievements, leadership qualities, diversity of interests, and participation in activities. And this year's winner is Oliver Savage. And last, but definitely not least, is the Betty M. Mulder Education Scholarship in the amount of $32,550. The recipient of this award must be a graduating senior, attending an accredited 4-year college, majoring in elementary education, and maintaining a 3.0 GPA in their major field of study. This year's winner, Haley Hewitt. Now we'll turn it back over to Mr. Clements.
Thank you, Mrs. Larson, and wow, what an incredible evening. Many awards have been given tonight, and the combined total for all scholarships awarded is over $110,000. Congratulations. Congratulations to all the recipients, and thank you very much to all of the contributors and all the presenters. You are the ones who make this night possible. Thank you so much for your generosity. This concludes our program for this evening. Thank you and have a great evening.